Good morning to all. Myself, Shankar Uttam Hanose, Assistant Professor, Sori College of Engineering, Pandharpur. In today's video lecture, we are going to see what is the application of integration. What is the application of integration, or what is the application of the definite integral? In 11th and 12th standard, we have learned integration concept. That is, two types of integrals are there: definite integral and indefinite integral. With the limits is called definite, without limits integral is called indefinite integral. Now in today's session we are going to discuss what is the application of the definite integral. Okay, let's start today's session. Applications of the definite integral. There are mainly three applications. First one is area under the curve of the given function. Second, the area between the two curves. And third, the volume of the solid of revolution. That is the applications of the integration. In calculus, the integral of a function is an extension of the concept of the sum. We know that the process of the finding the integral is called integration. The process is usually used to find the measure, the totality, such as area, volume, mass, displacement, etc. This is the important application, one of the important application of the integration. The integral would be written as in the form of integral of a to b f of x dx. The integral sign represent integration. A to b are the endpoints of the interval. F of x is a function we are integrating, known as the integrand, and dx is a notation for a variable of the integration. Integrals discussed in these projects are termed definite integrals. If the limits are given, then the integral is definite integral. What are the applications to finding the area? The major application of an integration is and volume, mass, displacement, etc. But important is area and volume of the irregular shapes of the curves. That is the application of the integration. Okay, in this today we will only discuss the area of how to find the area by using the definite integral. Okay, let's go. Area under the curve. To find the area under the curve, this expression gives a definite value of a number at the end of the calculation. Integral over a to b f of x dx. Suppose the integration of f of x is capital F of x over the limits a to b. We know that upper limit minus lower limit we have to consider, that is f of b minus f of a. The number, that is the area under the curve over the limits x is equal to a to x is equal to b. Clearly in the figure you can understood, when the curve is above the x-axis, the area is the same as the definite integral. Area is equal to, suppose this is the area, x is equal to a to x is equal to b, our y is equal to f of x is a curve, the function, and the area below of this curve, integral of a to b, the range of the x, it will starts from a to b, the area will be a to b f of x dx. Okay, the shaded part is area. After evaluating the integral, we will get the area below of the curve y is equal to f of x. Similarly, if when the graph lies below the x-axis, the definite integral is negative, its value is negative, but the area will not be the negative. The area will not be the negative. Okay, area is equal to minus integral b a to b f of x dx. Same concept, just I have considered the below area, that's why it will be negative. Suppose integral of 0 to 1 x, y is equal to x is function, means the line it is straight line 45 degree. Integration of suppose 0 to 1, I have to calculate the area between 0 to 1 to upper side, that is 0 to 1 x dx is equal to integration of x square by 2 0 to 1, that is half minus 0 half, positive side. And if you go to the lower side the limits are minus 1 to 0 x. For in general we have considered y is equal to x, our function, the straight line of 45 degree. For that we have considered 0 to 1 and 0 to minus 1. If you put these values, we will get the value as minus upper limit x square 0 minus 1, it is minus 1 square, it is plus 1, therefore minus half, negative. The value of the integral is negative, the area will not be negative. This thing we have to understood, area will not be the negative one. Okay, just we have consider the value of the integral. Let's go for now example. Consider example number 1. Let f of x is equal to 2 minus x. Find the area bounded by the curve of f of x, the x-axis and the lines x is equal to a, x is equal to b for each of the following cases. 3 cases they have given now. A is equal to minus 2 to b is equal to 2, a is equal to 2 to b is equal to 3, and a is equal to minus 2 to b is equal to 3. 3 parts we have to consider for the function f of x is equal to 2 minus x. Clearly it is a linear function, that means it is a straight line. Y is equal to 2 minus x. By putting the different values we will get the intersecting points as on x-axis it is x is equal to 2 0 and y is equal to also 2 0. If you draw the line, it is from which passes through 2 0 2 0 2 0 and 0 2, you will get the red line. Okay, now we want we have to consider 3 cases, that is minus 2 to 2 first case, second case 2 to 3, and third case minus 2 to 3. As it is a straight line, y is equal to 2 minus x, we have drawn here. F of x is a positive on the interval minus 2 to 2. F of x is negative on the interval 2 and 3 because it goes lower side, no? Therefore it is negative. 2 to 3, it is negative. Let's go for the first case, area A1. What they want? X-axis, the line x is equal to minus 2 to 2, upper side, therefore it is positive. Minus 2 to 2 f of x, 2 minus x. What is the integration of constant 2? It is 2x minus integration of x square upon 2 over the limits minus 2 to 2. If you put these values, first upper limit 2 into 2 4 minus 2 square 4 by 2 minus the lower limit minus 2 into 2 minus 4 by 2. If you do the calculations, the first term 4 minus 2, it becomes 2, and the second, in the second bracket all terms are negative, already minus sign is there, therefore it becomes plus. Minus 4 minus 2 minus 6 and minus 1, it is plus 6. 2 plus 6 8 units. 8 units area A1 from minus 2 to 2, from minus 2 to 2. Okay, next second part, area A2 between the x-axis, the line x is equal to 2 to x is equal to 3. Clearly the observation now, the area is below the x line, therefore it will be negative. Therefore it will be negative, as previously we have seen. 2 to 3 f of x, next 2 to 3 2 minus x, same again integrate with the negative sign, minus 2x plus x square by 2 it becomes. After by putting these values, first upper limit 3 and second lower limit 2, middle sign is negative. Do the calculations. After doing the calculations, we will get the value as half. We'll get the value as half. Okay, next case 3, the area between f of x, the x-axis and the lines x is equal to minus 2 to 3, x is equal to minus 2 to 3. Okay, clearly if you observe that in the figure, minus 2 to 3 we have to consider, that means the first case plus the second case, first case plus the second case, or by using the definite integral property we can split the integral as minus 2 to 2, 2 minus x dx plus 2 to 3 minus of 2 minus x dx, and we have found the value of these integral. The case first we will get the value as 8, and for case second we will get the value as half. If you do the addition, we will get 17 by 2. Cross multiplication, 8 into 2 16 plus 1 17 by 2. This is the area from x is equal to minus 2 to minus 2 to x is equal to 3 for the function f of x 2 minus x. Are you getting my point? Above plus, below minus, and this is the combination of both the integral, addition of both the integral we have considered. Okay, Now let's consider one more. We will discuss the concept area bounded by the two curves. If you see two curves y is equal to f of x and g of x, if you draw this curve, that is two curves, area under the curve, area under f of x, area under g of x, a to b, we have considered. Okay, if you combine these two, the area bounded by f of x and g of x is nothing but integral over a to b f of x minus g of x dx, combining these two areas. Okay, this is the area between the two curves. Like in previous example we have seen the area of below of the curve. Okay, thank you.